You know, a few years ago, I had a friend. I was always there for her. Whenever she needed me as a friend, I would babysit for her. I would help her financially. There was a time that she was going through a relationship problem, and I was always there to advise her. I was always there in hard times, you know, as a friend, and I would always defend her whenever I needed to. And then there was a time that I went through a tough time in my life, and where I really needed her, but she was nowhere to be found. And I was really disappointed. I was hurt. I felt betrayed. I was bitter and very angry with her. I expected her to be there for me as a friend, and sadly, because she wasn't there, I carried this anger for such a long time. I'll tell you more about it. During the time that I was so angry with my friend, I happened to come across this scripture that really helped me a lot. And I would like to read it for you. It's in the book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 23. And I'll read from the Amplified Version. It says, "Whatever you do, whatever your task may be, walk from the soul. That is, put in your very best effort as something done for the Lord and not for men." Verse 24 says, "Knowing with all certainty that it is from the Lord, not from men, that you will receive the inheritance which is your greatest reward." Then it says, "It is the Lord Christ whom you actually serve." This scripture has really helped me a lot, in the sense that I learned that whatever I do, whether it's a good deed for a friend, whether it's at work, I need to do it wholeheartedly, doing it as unto the Lord, because my reward comes from God. In this instance, I was expecting my friend to be there for me, because I was always there for her. She was nowhere to be found, but I believe God was teaching me to depend on Him, and to know that whatever I do, I should do it wholeheartedly, knowing that my reward comes from God, and not to look around and expect rewards from people. Just give me a sec. This reminded me of one of the jobs that I previously did, and in this particular job, my salary was raised 3 times in 1 year. Why? I would work so hard. I would work overtime. You know, I would always go an extra mile, whether the boss is looking or not. I would always give my best at work. And for that reason, every manager that came in position would always see how much I am doing and really acknowledge the work, and I would always be rewarded in a way that my salary would be increased. And through that is actually because that happened because I was so dedicated and I had an attitude of doing it as unto the Lord. So whenever we do our best, our reward does come from God. So my encouragement today is that continue to do the best in whatever you do, whether it's a cleaning job or whether you are just being a friend. Do it as unto the Lord, because our reward comes from God, and God will surely reward us. So having said this, have a good day and keep doing good, because God will reward us.